This recording is from January 2011.
Thank you very much, Brian Gongo. Well, a little historical perspective here. Niall Kinnick, of course, has a statue in front of Kinnick Stadium. Michael Jordan has a statue in front of United Center in Chicago. Bob Feller has a statue in front of the Cleveland Ballpark in Cleveland, Ohio. And now Johnny Orr has a statue at Hilton Coliseum in Ames. He's right up there with the rest of these guys. Johnny, how you doing?
I'm doing great, Fonda.
How do you feel about that statue? What's it like? What kind of a feeling did you have when they unveiled it?
I was shocked. It's a great feeling, Coach, and I appreciate it so much. Jamie Pollard, Hoiberg, and everybody that made it possible.
All right.
Bear Bryant has his statue now. Iowa State's got you. Right? I mean, statues must be getting cheaper.
They must be. That wasn't the cheapest, though. Craig Petermeyer bought that statue, boy.
Well, I heard a tape. I've had some nice Cyclone people send me the tape of your speech, and I had to laugh. You get a kick out of this, Jim Zabel. Johnny praised Jamie for hiring Freddie Hoiberg, which I think is really and truly took a lot of guts, and we talked about that on his show. But John said, you better beat him tonight, because he said, if you'll remember, Freddie, when you was here, Danny Manning never won a game at Hilton Coliseum.
That's right.
You just kind of shut that boy out, didn't you, John?
We shut him down, boy.
You've watched him play. Tell us what, from a coach's perspective, Johnny, tell us what you like about the way Fred. Now, we discussed earlier about how many coaches in the world would be threatening. You know what I'm talking about. When you hire a guy that's never coached, a lot of assistant coaches in the world who've been paying their dues don't like that kind of stuff, and I made that point. But I said, hey, I love it that he's got the job, but he would be a threat. But that being said, how do you think he's handling the whole situation?
Oh, I think he's terrific, Coach, and his team really plays hard. He doesn't have many players right now or anything, but I think in another year or two, look out.
Well, that's what we had Van Coben on a while ago, and he said that Fred had about as good a young team redshirting or sitting out that might have been there a long time.
Well, that's what Freddie told me.
Well, tell us what you're doing on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah, where are you, John? What are you doing on a daily? We know you're playing golf.
Yeah, I play golf 3-4 days a week down here in Florida. And I'm down here. I'm going to be the Grand Marshal, Jimmy, of the Visha Parade.
Is that right?
Well, great.
That's wonderful.
And let me tell you this, make sure they don't have a route, because I don't want to fly all the way back there to get that tear gas in my eyes this time.
Oh, I know. I don't either. I hope not.
Did you tell them the last time you was at the Visha Parade, it was about 2 in the morning, and you were trying to put out you and I were trying to put out all the stuff?
Oh, man, I didn't tell them that, but I remember it.
Well, I'll tell you, if anybody deserves it, Jim Walden, Johnny Orr deserves it. I've said for years, he's the best goodwill ambassador that Iowa State has.
Well, there's no doubt about that, and John could probably tell you he still comes up in the summer and goes around. For years, I don't think you do it now, John, but didn't you work for some company that paid you kind of to go around in PR?
INS. I'm their spokesperson for INS, Iowa Network Services, and I travel all over Iowa in the summer.
Play golf and just shoot the breeze, huh?
Yeah, play golf and open houses, anniversaries. They're great people.
Try to get old Lynch to give you some pork loins while you're out there, don't you?
They what?
You try to get Lynch to give you some pork stuff and loins while you're out there?
Oh, Gary Lynch takes good care of me, boy.
Hey, John, what's your living pattern like now? And do you spend so much time in Florida, and then where do you spend the rest of the time, in Des Moines? Or
West Des Moines. I live in Glen Oaks, and I have a home at the Harvester.
Okay. And we got to ask you about your lovely wife, Rami. How's she doing?
Well, she's hanging in there. She's still at home, and she broke her hip, and she's having a little trouble, but hopefully she's going to get over that pretty soon, and we'll be back in Iowa in April.
Okay, well, that's great.
Did you see the Kansas game? We were talking about it, and a lot of our fans may not, and I'm sure some of the Allen fans know it, but Jim and I were talking about it earlier about how badly they got beat. You informed me something I didn't know, that when Cyclones went to Okie State this week, they got snowed in and couldn't get back home, so they had to stay down there for 4 or 5 days, didn't they?
Right.
Oh, that never happened to me. That was a bad break for them, boy. That was a tough deal for them.
I remember one night when I was doing your game, John, you and I and Rami had a little party because we got snowed in there in Oklahoma City. Remember that?
Oh, well, I remember getting snowed in Oklahoma City, yeah. Yeah. we didn't have a game the next day.
That's right.
Well, Coach, we do appreciate it. We want to thank you for coming, and again, congratulations, Johnny, on a very deserved award. I think it's a great statue, and I think it's a tribute to you and what you brought for Iowa State University.
Congratulations on being in the Bisha Parade.
Well, thank you very much. You guys are terrific, and remember we made those posters, don't you, Wally?
Yeah, we did.
We had a good time, didn't we?
Absolutely.
Well, we had a good time making posters, but we had a lot more fun, driving to the events, John.
Okay.
We had more fun going and coming, didn't we?
Hey, we miss you up here, John. You're the life of the party, buddy.
Well, I enjoy Iowa. You know that.
I know you do. Iowa loves you, too.
The 15th of April, I'll be there.
Well, all right. Well, you have a great winter. Keep that handicap under 10 now, okay?
That's right.
Oh, I don't do that anymore, Wally.
Okay.
I can't win any money like that.
Good to talk to you, John.
Good to talk to you guys, and congratulations on your show. You do a great job.
Well, thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Take care.
Okay.
But take care. Johnny Orr, ladies and gentlemen, the one, the only. He's a special guy, isn't he, Jim?
Yeah, and he forgot to tell you that he was also inducted, and I should have reminded him, doggone it, but he was inducted into the Michigan Hall of Fame yesterday, and so it's been a nice year of awards for a very deserving coach. I
was there the night that Forrest Evashevsky, they call it the Michigan Hall of Honor, and he was inducted into there. Evie was inducted into there, and his opening line was, he said, Harmon said that without him, I would have been just one more unpronounceable Polish name. Well, we got to take a break right now. We'll be back. Jim Zabel, Jim Walden, two guys named Jim. We're on WHO Des Moines. You stay tuned.
Catch Two Guys Named Jim Sunday nights at 6 o'clock Central Time on News Radio 1040 WHO. That's 1040 on your AM dial throughout much of North America, or streaming online at WHOradio.com.